Azusa was a single female corporate slave in her 20s who passed out at her desk and died from overworking. She was reincarnated into a 17-year-old body that will never age, in a realm where she can live a calm and peaceful life while being self-sufficient. In this new realm, she stumbles upon an empty house in the peaceful highlands and decides to make this her new home. The only monsters in this town are slime, but they are easily destroyed and even provide a stone. This leads Azusa to register at the town guild to sell the slime stones and become self-sufficient. At the guild, she is registered as a level 1 witch with immortality. Her knowledge of herbs also allows her to make medicine and sell them in the village. 300 years later, the guild checks her status and turns out that Azusa is level 99 with almost 11 million experience points, all from defeating slime. Though she doesn't want to become famous, others find out about her high level and approach her at home intending to battle, including a dragon named Leica that lost to her and destroyed her house during battle. Azusa agrees to train her. In exchange, she will live with her, clean, cook, and fix the house. Since the town doesn't have security, Azusa puts a shield around it to protect the people since her fame is bringing more attention to the town. A little girl Falfa shows up to Azusa's door, calling her mama, stating that her younger sister, Shalsha, wants Azusa dead because Azusa killed her. The sisters have been alive for about 50 years. Both sisters are the souls of all the slimes Azusa has killed, so basically they're slime spirits. Shalsha has been practicing smite evil magic, which only has an effect on certain races. The more specific the target, the stronger the magic. Given that Shalsha's magic isn't directed at Leica, it is much weaker, thus allowing Leica to step in and knock out Shalsha. Another creature comes knocking on Azusa's door. The elf Halkara goes to Azusa asking for her protection against Beelzebub, a demon fly that works for the Demon King. Turns out Halkara has created a special herb energy drink named Nutri-Spirit. It is believed to have made Beelzebub very sick, so now Halkara is hiding from her because she is believed to have poisoned her. Beelzebub and Azusa duel, but Beelzebub hits the barrier that Azusa put up around the house and passed out, and woke up wanting Nutri-Spirit. So we find out in the end that Beelzebub didn't actually get sick from the drink. In fact, she and all the demons loved the drink, so it was all one big misunderstanding. Halkara decides to stay with Azusa because she can make her drink in Azusa's town with their cheaper tax rate, and Beelzebub also asked to stay. Leica and the group go back to her hometown to attend her sister's dragon wedding. Blue dragons decide to crash the wedding because blue and red dragons don't actually get along. With the help of Beelzebub, Azusa defeats the blue dragons and makes them agree to a peace treaty with the red dragons. Once back home, Halkara opens up her new factory, but there's a ghost that's haunting it and scaring away the workers. So they all go to find this bound ghost, Rosalie, and find out that her parents were going to sell her hand in marriage for chump change, so she decided she didn't want to live anymore. Halkara allows Rosalie to possess her so they can unbind her from the factory, but they only have 24 hours or else the host could die. They end up shocking Rosalie out of Halkara and asking her to join their family. The group tags along with Beelzebub to the demon ceremony and meet the Demon King Provat, but Halkara bows in front of the king, gets up really fast, and knocks the king out. Since she has harmed royalty, she is imprisoned, and by law sentenced to jail. So they must wake the king before Halkara is executed. The king wakes up right before Azusa is able to give her some restorative drink and immediately challenges her to a duel. Azusa wins and is now stuck with the king calling her Big Sis and doting on her. With Halkara freed, the king sanctions the treaty between the red and the blue dragons. She gives Azusa, Leica, and Flatort awards, but she also forces Flatort to allow Azusa to touch her horn, which in the dragon culture means they completely submit, but it also means she can't leave Azusa's side. So another family member is added, living with and protecting Azusa. Still, Azusa orders Flatort to live freely and for herself. Azusa finds out that an old lady is impersonating her, so she challenges her to a duel. The impersonator runs and turns out to be Ino, a young witch in disguise that is good at making medicine. They convince her to start selling her meds under her own name. The group go on another adventure to find out why Falfa has turned into a slime and how to get her back into her human form. They go from the Demon King to the intelligent slime that advises them to find the magician slime. This slime tells them that Falfa probably pulled or strained a muscle while she was sleeping, which made it very difficult for her to maintain her human form. From there, they see the fighter slime that is defeated by Beelzebub in a a tournament. Azusa and Beelzebub also get to finally have a rematch, but of course, Azusa still wins, which also means that now more people know about her skills. Fighty Slime helps to turn Falfa back into her human form, while also asking Beelzebub to be her teacher. While in town, the group meet a struggling metal artist, Cuckoo, who passed out while performing. They fed her and invited her to live with them so she could save money and recover as an artist. They even help her write new lyrics, and Beelzebub has Cuckoo perform at the next Demon Music Festival. This leads to her getting overnight success and more performance requests. Another day, another adventure, when Azusa eats one of Halkara's poisonous mushrooms and ends up shrinking. The Demon King informs them that the World Tree holds a pharmacist on the top floor that could help. She sends Vanya and Fetla with Azusa because it might be dangerous. Since the elevator up the tree is expensive, they decide to go the traditional dungeon way, which is made super difficult to incentivize people to pay and use the elevator. When they finally reach the top, they are given pills that happen to be made by Ino, and told that they could have just used a dragon to fly up. The town Flata holds a dance festival to pray for a bountiful harvest each year. For the festival, the group decides to open up a coffee shop. Beelzebub, Fighty Slime, Provat, Vanya, and Fetla decide to help with their busy lines. Cuckoo and Flatort play music for the waiting crowd while Ino hands out samples for her new products. Even though they all end the day tired, Azusa realizes that she enjoyed a slow life alone, but living a peaceful life with the others is much better. The season ends with someone knocking on the house door, but we don't see who it is. Could it be the next new family member? Or will Azusa be challenged and finally lose a battle? So what are your thoughts? What are your predictions? Let me know down in the comments because season 2 is releasing this April and I am so excited. And we are trying to build this anime corner to 1,001 subscribers by this summer. So don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell to join our growing community of anime fans. And until next time, bye!